Morning hustle. You know what it is? It's Monday, and listen, it's time to get back to the money. And today is a big deadline for all the taxpayers out there, and some of us might be going to jail, myself included. What's going on?
Me too.
One time for Jini Thorton.
Good morning. Y'all, stop saying that. Y'all know y'all not going to jail.
My bags are packed. They're by the door. If I get a knock at it from somebody with a black hat, I'm out.
Y'all are crazy. Happy tax day. Happy tax deadline day.
How can you be happy when you might have to pay somebody who didn't do the work that you did?
Jini is the person getting paid. That's why she said happy.
Oh, it's all a matter of like who you work for.
Well, first of all, wait a minute. Let's be clear here. First of all, I file an extension every year.
Okay.
Because I'm not ready. So the thing about the extension, y'all, is it gives you an extension of time to file. It is not an extension of time to pay. So if those of us who know that we owe, you know that you owe, or if you think you're going to owe, pay as much as you can with your extension. And that's the key right there. If you know that you're going to get a refund, there's no question about that. You actually don't have to file an extension. But if you're not sure, just play it safe and file that extension. Form 4868. You could go to irs.gov. You can file it for free electronically on the IRS's website. Of course, you can make your payments on the website. Please do not ever send checks to the IRS. Make all your payments online, and then you're good to go. Let's get ready for the new deadline of October 15th.
Now, there's some people who may be filing for the first time or just maybe in a money-making range to where, like, it's time to do that. What's the threshold that, determines whether or not you have to file a tax return?
So the income number really depends upon your filing status. So let's just assume you're single. If you're single and you make more than $12,550, you're required to file a tax return. But for those of us who are self-employed, if you make more than $400, you're required to file a tax return.
Okay, now how long is it taking the IRS to even process these refunds? And how can our listeners check the status of their refunds?
Of course, the IRS is running behind. A couple of weeks ago, they reported they had about 5 million tax returns that they had not processed yet. So right now, you can expect your refund to take as little as 21 days. Or if you have any problems with your return, any errors, even if they're minor, it could take up to 120 days. Of course, you could go to their website, irs.gov, and they have a button you could click, track your refund, and you could see where your refund is.
Got you. Now, under what circumstances could the IRS actually keep your tax refund?
Look, hey, Greg, everybody wants to know that. Of course, if you owe back taxes, they're certainly going to keep your refund. If you have court-ordered child support that you are behind on, they will keep your refund. If you're in default on your federally backed student loans, they'll keep your refund. So, hey, Craig, this is what people do wrong all the time. They know that the IRS will keep you their refund, and they won't file. Please file anyway. You need to file.
Where can people file their tax returns for free?
You can go back to the IRS's website, irs.gov. If you make less than $68,000 a year, you can file for free on the IRS's website. Now, which is really good, Credit Karma, you can file for free with them regardless of your income. And if you want to spend a little bit of money, there are places like TurboTax, H&R Block, or Jackson Hewitt, where their software could either be free or a minimal fee.
Got you. Now, more so than ever in 2022, Jini Thorton, there's a lot of Scandinavians out there who are doing fraudulent things with people's social security numbers and whatnot. What should you do if someone filed a fraudulent return using your number?
You know what's crazy about this? I don't think people realize how common this is, where people will take your social security number, your children's social security number, file a fake tax return, and actually get a refund. There are millions of fraudulent tax returns filed every year. So if this has happened to you, you need to do a few things. There's a form. Of course, the IRS has a form for everything. You'll file form 14039. You need to file a police report, and you also need to check your credit report, because if they did that, God knows what else they've done with your Social Security number. So please check your credit report, too.
Now, there were some people that received the child tax credit advance. What do they need to know when filing their taxes?
So if y'all remember last year, Biden gave a portion of their child tax credit early. First of all, he raised it from $2,000 to $3,600. But remember how people were getting those monthly payments that started in July of last year? So if you got that, that's good. That just means you already got a portion of your credit. So that means your refund could potentially be lower this year when you file your return because the government gave you some of your money early. So you don't get it twice. So remember, it was a child
so that
tax
wasn't
credit
free
advance.
money?
Well, yes and no. You got the money, but you got the money early.
Now that makes sense.
That's a scam.
See, I told you, scam the Navians.
So some people are going to be disappointed because they think they're going to get it twice. Most people got half of that advance last year if you qualified. Because remember, you had to qualify based on your income.
Gotcha. Now, Jini, in closing, if somebody's having a tax issue and they're not getting the help that they need from the IRS, who can you call?
So this is a really big issue right now, Headcrack, because there's so many people who are having problems. The IRS is gross backed up processing. But they have an office. It's called the Taxpayer Advocate Service, where you can go to Taxpayer Advocate Office, Taxpayer Advocate Office, go to their website, and they'll let you know what you have to do to qualify, what type of problems they can help you with. But again, Taxpayer Advocate Office, hope that can help some people with their tax issue.
There it is, man. You are always a wealth of information, Jini. Thank you so much for helping the hustlers. And if people want to find you on the World Wide Web, where can they track you down at?
Of course, you can follow me on social media at Jini Thornton. That's JiniThornton.
There it is. One time for Jini Thornton. We're not going to jail.
Yeah.
You're not going to jail. Y'all have a great day.
We are the Morning Hustle.